Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Punch and I'm back again. If today is your first time watching this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel, leave your comments in the comment section, share our video, and also don't forget to like our video and also put us on post notification by clicking on the notification bell. My name is Jinra. Now this is the sports edition on this particular channel. We all know that this week the second round of games in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals will be taking place in Acha by Wednesday. You 9 o'clock there. Now teams no be a level or qualify to the semi-final stages. They will be known, and then those who will be eliminated will also be known. So I'm here to run you through some of the games or all the games that will take place between Tuesday and Wednesday. Senebea, you get an insight and overview of some of the games that will be happening in the UEFA Champions League. As I said earlier on, don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. So this week, here are the games everything I told you in the UEFA Champions League. So on Tuesday night, we are going to have Borussia Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park against the Inform FC Barcelona, and then Aston Villa at the Villa Park against Paris Saint-Germain from France. These are the matches on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, Inter Milan will play at the San Siro against FC Bayern Munich from Germany, and then the big game will be this game is all over the internet, will be at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. That is the Real Madrid will face Arsenal. Now, looking at these games, in the Champions League, already we have already played the first legs somewhere last week, and then looking at the aggregator, it told you in the first leg. I'm starting off with the FC Barcelona and then the Dortmund game. Earlier last week, Barcelona won the game by 4-0 on aggregate at their home at Dortmund. For no to take up Bakumpo. The likes of Julian Brandt, Karim Adeyemi, Jeremy Gittins, Sehu Gurasi, and all their players. Now, coming up and playing at their home ground at the Signal Iduna Park against Barcelona. Looking at the goals at Barcelona sharing the first leg, I don't think Dortmund stand a chance on qualifying to the semi-final stage. Though they were in the finals last season at Madrid, but Barcelona, looking at the kind of football Hansi Flick and the boys in the airborne, Barcelona is really on form. Barcelona almost form. They have been scoring goals day in, day out. So much share Dortmund 4-0 in the first leg. I don't see Dortmund coming back to score like 5 unanswered goals against FC Barcelona. That will make them eliminate Barcelona out of this season Champions League. This season, Barcelona wants to win the treble. And looking at the Spanish La Liga, they are already on top. And also in the Champions League, they stand a chance of qualifying to the final stage. So Barcelona is on form. Dortmund hasn't been on that level. Their form has been up and down, up and down, up and down. So I don't see Dortmund doing any wonders in this particular game. Barcelona is definitely going to qualify and move on to the semi-final stage. Even though Dortmund is playing at home, I am tipping Barcelona to win this game. Once again, they will whip Dortmund both home and away. Now, moving on to the second game that I want to talk about is the Aston Villa and then the Paris Saint-Germain game. First leg at the Parc des Princes in France. That game ended on 3-1 on aggregate after Aston Villa take an early lead, by Morgan Rogers. Paris Saint-Germain came back. They did a comeback and won the game by 3-1. So Luis Enrique also copying with Paris Saint-Germain. They have already won the Spanish league. Yes, PSG have already won the Spanish league, and so after winning the first leg by 3-1, also this game, I don't talk much about it because Paris Saint-Germain is definitely going to qualify to the semi-final stage. Unai Emery, there's no way he can eliminate Luis Enrique, judging from how the first game ended and how both teams played. I don't see Aston Villa pulling any kind of wonders in the second leg. Into a game media, there will be a go in that particular game, but definitely Paris Saint-Germain is qualifying to the next stage. Now, let me take you through the Paris Saint-Germain squad. Face Aston Villa or the Villa Park in England. So we have Donnarumma as the goalkeeper. Akraf Hakimi, Presnel Kimpembe is back. Marquinhos, Kvisha Kvaratskhelia, Fabian Ruiz, Goncalo Ramos, Osman Dembele, Desire Doué, Vitinha, Lee Kan-in, Lucas Hernandez, Mayulu, Nuno Mendes, Bradley Bacola, Warren Zaire-Emery, Berardo, Safonov, Mbaye, Pacho, William Pacho, and now Tenas, and then João Neves. So this is the PSG squad. They are travel to England, going to face Aston Villa. And we all know say Paris Saint-Germain this weekend they didn't play any game in the French League. Their game has been postponed, so they had enough time to train, rest, and then have time for a Ochina game at the Villa Park. So we just wait to see. As I said, Barcelona is going to qualify. Paris Saint-Germain is also going to qualify. Now, the most interesting part of this whole situation is that when Barcelona qualifies and then if Inter Milan is able to also qualify, Barcelona is going to face Inter Milan in the semi-final. And then if Paris Saint-Germain qualifies and Arsenal or Real Madrid also qualify, Paris Saint-Germain is also going to face either Arsenal or Real Madrid in the semi-final. So we have some beautiful games to watch in the semi-final stages of the competition. Now, let me move on to two games I'll be at one seminar. But I want to start off with the Inter Milan and then the Bayern Munich game that will take place at the San Siro. Now, first leg, Inter Milan, if you pay Bayern followed by 2-1. Beautiful goals from Marcus Thuram and then Lautaro Martinez. Hurricane got some chances be going to me and Berry for Bayern, and I believe that and also it can be a cost Bayern for one to me and at least a draw. Bayern Munich with Vincent Kompany, this is not the Bayern Munich that we know, because the Bayern Munich that we know is a goal scoring Bayern Munich side who defends so but Vincent Kompany is even struggling in the German Bundesliga. Yes, Bayern Munich is struggling to even to me closing the gap, or like to me expanding the gap between themselves and the second place team. Bayern Munich is struggling, so Vincent Kompany at FC Bayern Munich on said that you be a year who be so first leg and with this Inter Milan team they score goals and also they defend so well defensively. Inter Milan is solid. They are defensive, they are disciplined. Looking at this season's UEFA Champions League, Omnomiti conceded lesser goals. They have conceded only 3 goals in the Champions League. Yes, from the league phase till now, they have conceded only 3 goals, which tells you that Inter Milan with Simeone Inzaghi, they defend so well. Until everything, so Inter Milan goals are unshabby. So even if Bayern Munich is able to score like 2 or 3 goals, Inter Milan definitely respond. They also score a goal. So I'm also tipping Inter Milan to eliminate Bayern Munich in this season's UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. So I believe that this is the end of the road for Bayern Munich. Now, game of BBI is the Real Madrid and then the Arsenal game. Yes, at the Santiago Bernabeu. First of all, let me add that Real Madrid will close the roof of the Santiago Bernabeu. SMBC Ukwada, SMBC on that particular night. Madrid will close the roof of the Santiago Bernabeu. Now, that particular game, first leg, I was surprised because Madrid and Real Madrid, the cathedrals of the UEFA Champions League, Arsenal, Emirates, 3-0. Madrid couldn't even score a goal. At least, if they able to share 1 goal poor and 2 goals being par, and doing a comeback won't be that difficult for them. But looking at the goal margin at Arsenal for the moment, scoring them by 3-0, 3 unanswered goals. To me, I don't see Real Madrid doing a comeback in this particular game. Yes, when is the game? Even if Madrid is able to score 4 goals, Arsenal will definitely respond with at least a goal. And looking at the form of Madrid, La Liga, they are struggling. Copa del Rey, though they are in finals, but they are still struggling. Champions League, from the league phase, Madrid or struggles. He lost some matches that now you haven't seen. And so Carlo Ancelotti and his boys, I don't see them qualifying or doing a comeback against Arsenal. Though say Arsenal, Champions League, almost said that they will always perform from the beginning. Then do maybe some year, then you go and bottle it up. That is something about Arsenal, but we cannot take anything away from them. Say, Ometimenya a convincing win in the first leg. Arsenal will not sit down for Madrid to score them like 4 goals or 5 on answered goal. It will be difficult for Real Madrid to do so. And now let me run you through the referee for that particular game. So the game will be officiated by Francois Letexia. He is from France. On will be officiating the Madrid game against Arsenal. Now looking at his past results for Real Madrid for matches, this particular referee, this has been the results I appeal. So in the 2022-2023 season, the second leg at the Santiago Bernabeu between Real Madrid and Chelsea. Madrid winning by 2-0. And then in the 2023-2024 season, this same referee, the second leg at the Bernabeu between Real Madrid and then Napoli, where Napoli won by 4 goals. Real Madrid won by 4-2. And then in the 2023-2024 season, second leg also Santiago Bernabeu between Real Madrid and then Manchester City. It was this same referee. The game ended 3-3. The game ended on a 3-3. And then in the 2024-2025 season, a game also between Liverpool and then Real Madrid. That game ended 2-0 in favor of Liverpool. So looking at the 4 matches at this particular referee Adi for Real Madrid, I will see that Madrid had 3 positive results from these 4 games. It was only 1 game penalty against Liverpool. So you could see that this referee Francois Letexia, whenever he officiates Real Madrid games, things goes on well for Real Madrid. Not taking anything away from Arsenal. Arsenal is on fine form in the Champions League. Mikel Arteta, he's doing a wonderful job at Arsenal, but akwai said Premier League na otumi gba drew ha na chese wagya my team forever abeche. But Arsenal in the Champions League this season, they are doing so well, especially they are defending so. We all know that Madrid have done so many comebacks in the night of UEFA Champions League, and they've been at that. They have done so many comebacks against bigger clubs who had better form as compared to this current Arsenal team. Liverpool, Madrid, IAB, Etianada. Paris Saint-Germain, Madrid, IAB, Etianada. Even that time, PSG had the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, and all those big names. Manchester City, Madrid, IAB, Etianada. Chelsea, Madrid, IAB, Etianada. Bayern Munich, Madrid, IAB, Etianada. And so many big teams are now on players, now on form. It was better than this current Arsenal team. But Madrid, I don't see them qualifying this time around, because even looking at the statistics and history between Arsenal and Madrid, Arsenal have always had the better chances over Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. And with this, someone will also say that with this team of Arsenal, players experience in the Champions League, but as compared to Madrid, more players, they might just 6 Champions Leagues with the club, they might just 4, they might just 5, and all that. Some people believe that Madrid can do a comeback against Arsenal. For me, I don't believe in that particular thought. I see Arsenal qualifying ahead of Real Madrid in the Champions League. Now, let me run you through the goalkeeping table. So, as I said, Rafinha of Barcelona is leading with 12 goals. Lewandowski has 11. Harry Kane has 10. Serhou Guirassy has 10. Jonathan David of Lille, they are out. He scored 9. Haaland scored 8. And then the list goes on and on and on. Now, looking at the assists, Rafinha is also leading the assist with 7 assists. And then Charles de Ketelaere of Atalanta also had 5. And then Julian Brandt of Dortmund has 5. Looking at the, let me run you through the teams that have scored most goals. So FC Barcelona has scored 36 goals. Bayern Munich has scored 29. Real Madrid has scored 28, and then Dortmund has also scored 28 goals. Paris Saint-Germain has scored 28. Arsenal has 28, and then Slovan Bratislava has 25, same as Lille. So these are teams that are much good. So as I said, I will not be surprised if I see Barcelona in this season's Champions League final. But we wait to see if Inter Milan qualifies and Barcelona qualifies. The game between Inter Milan and Barcelona is going to be one of the games that because that game will be one of the toughest games in this season's Champions League because of say Inter Milan defensively they are disciplined. Barcelona is also scoring goals. But as I've always said, winning a trophy is not by scoring goals. Winning a trophy is by defending well. And then scoring the goals will win you games. But if you want to win a trophy, you have to defend well. And that is what Inter Milan is doing. Remember, I said Inter Milan almost yet small team in the Champions League, almost 7 titles. So they have more than 2 titles over FC Barcelona. So these are some of the highlights that I want to run you through before the Champions League takes place from Tuesday and then Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and leave your comment, share this video, and also like this video. My name is General. This is The Punch. I'm out.